Hello, Jordan. This is Junk007 Stock, and I'm replying to your video called Atheism is a Plague. What we have in that video is clear and concise hate speech, and you made some rather idiotic comments and factual errors in your video. One of them, you claim that atheism removed prayer from public schools. No, we did not. We good, great, and wonderful atheists removed mandatory prayer from the public schools, and there is a big difference. You wouldn't be too happy if, let's say, Muslims were to lead prayer in public schools in this country, would you? Or how about Buddhists or Hindus? Or pagans or Wiccans or even Satanists? But I suspect that you're such a dishonest Christian that you want only Christian, quote, Christian prayer in public schools. Well, there's a problem with that too, Jordan. You wouldn't want, let's say, a Roman Catholic priest to lead prayer, or a Mormon or Jehovah's Witnesses, or even Scientologists to lead prayers, now would you? Most wild-eyed fundamentalist Christians like you are so intolerant and so filled with hatred that you can't even get along with your own fellow Christians just because they worship a different sect of Christianity than you do, or a different denomination. And you say that since atheists remove prayer from public schools, that crime is going up and teen pregnancy and abortion is going up. Why is it that in atheistic countries that are democratic, that have democratic governments, why is it that we're seeing that we have statistical evidence that shows the exact opposite? The more atheistic a country is, the less violence and the less crime. And we even have studies that show that things like illiteracy, teen pregnancy, and even even diseases are less prevalent. And why is it that atheists and agnostics represent such a small percentage of the prison population compared to Christians? And we have studies in 2007 that says that Vermont and New Hampshire that have the least amount of people attending church on a regular basis, yet they have dramatically less than the national average of murders per capita. Murders per capita means 100,000. The national average in 2007, I think, was 5.6. Vermont had 1.1 murders per 100,000 people that year. New Hampshire had 1.9. Well, let's take a look at Louisiana, who, along with two other states, had the most people surveyed say that they attend church regularly. Yet they had 14.2 murders per 100,000 people. George, you seem to have your facts mixed up. And in a lot of your videos, you target atheists and homosexuals for vilification and hatred. Why is that, Jordan? You sit there on your fat can and you say, "Oh, Christians are going to be persecuted. We're going to be persecuted." Yet then you make a video saying that you're glad that Proposition 8 was upheld. That's discrimination, and that's persecution against gay people. How many Christians have murdered people in the name of God? How many, let's say, homosexuals have been attacked or beaten and killed because of Christians or because of Muslims? And yet you sit there and act all holier than thou with that utter bullshit, and yet you spew hatred and intolerance. And then your other pal, Night Vision Phantom, he's just bad, and you have some rather freaky friends like Yoka, who in my opinion needs serious psychiatric therapy. And I've also been watching a rash of virulent anti-atheist videos on YouTube in the past, let's say 4 or 5. We have the absolute slimeball gear up, make that video called Atheist Parasites, which I've already applied to it. We have Jesus Freak 777 making a video called Atheism Sucks. Now I have you coming out with this video, and not to mention that low-life piece of white trash, Jeff Boudreaux, with his video called Disinfectant, when he was Yoke Up Ministries. And we have people like Monica Dennington who make videos saying that basically atheists are evil and worship Satan. Well, here's a cup. This is what you believe in. Oh, and to people like you, Jordan, Night Vision Phantom, Glenn Riebensdorf, Monica Dennington, all you wild eye cultists, and even to people like Nature Rule 777, Fred Phelps and his cult, and to all the other Christians that have sent me bad comments or threatening messages. See this? It's a piece of crap.